Her mother loudly called me a failure at Thanksgiving. When I defended myself, my wife snapped, "Don't talk back to my mother, or just get out right now." I quietly nodded and left, taking the command literally. When she returned to our apartment 3 days later, she realized I had completely moved out. Thanksgiving dinner at my mother-in-law's house, 3 years straight of this routine. I figured one dinner wouldn't kill me. I was wrong. Her mother answered the door with that smile that never quite reached her eyes. "Oh, you actually came," she said, looking straight at me. My wife laughed like it was a joke. It wasn't. I sat across from her mother. Halfway through my plate, she set down her fork and looked at me. "So," she started loud enough that conversations died, "are you still working at that tech support place?" "I'm a systems analyst. Network security," I said calmly. She waved her hand dismissively. "Right, one of those computer jobs." She took a sip of wine. "You know, when my daughter said she was marrying someone in that field, I thought she meant someone important. Entrepreneurs, innovators." The table went quiet. Instead, her voice got sharper. "She brought home someone who fixes computers when they break. A complete failure, honestly. No ambition, no drive." My wife went red, but said nothing, just stared at her plate. "I respect your opinions," I said, "but I'm good at what I do. I support your daughter. We have a stable life." My wife's head snapped toward me with genuine anger. "Don't you dare talk back to my mother. Who do you think you are? You sit at her table, eat her food, and disrespect her." I waited for the punchline. There wasn't one. I defended myself. "Apologize right now." Her brothers wouldn't make eye contact. Her aunt studied her wine glass. Nobody stepped in. "I'm not apologizing for standing up for myself." She stood so fast her chair scraped. "Then get out. Get out right now." The room went silent. I looked at her, waiting for her to take it back, to defend me. She didn't. Arms crossed, jaw set. I stood slowly, folded my napkin, grabbed my jacket and keys, and walked out. The door closed with a soft click. I sat in my car waiting. The door stayed closed. I drove home. My phone stayed silent the entire drive. When I got to our apartment, I realized she told me to get out. She chose her mother over me in front of everyone. I pulled out a duffel bag and started packing methodically. Friday morning, I called my buddy Owen. "You still have that spare bedroom? Come by whenever." I spent Friday documenting everything. Photos of every room, furniture, pulling lease papers, bank statements, everything organized. Saturday, I moved to Owen's. Sunday, I opened a new account, transferred exactly half our savings, updated my direct deposit, canceled joint cards. Every action calculated, legal, defensible. 3 days, not a word from her. Sunday evening, she texted, "I'm coming home. We need to talk." I waited at the apartment. She walked in, staring at empty spaces. "Where's your stuff?" "Owens, you told me to get out." "That's not what I meant." "That's exactly what you said." She cycled through every tactic. Anger. "You embarrassed me." Guilt. "We can fix this." Tears. "I love you." "Where were those boundaries Thursday? You've had 3 years." Her voice hardened. "My family has lawyers. You'll regret this. I'm walking away with exactly what's mine." She left. I texted my attorney, confirmed for 9 a.m. Monday morning, Harold McIntosh smiled at my documentation. "Most clients come in a mess. You came prepared." Papers filed Wednesday. She was served Friday at work. The intervention attempt started. Her family, friends, none of it worked. Her mother showed up at Owen's with her brother Vincent. "This is ridiculous. You're breaking her heart over nothing. You called me a failure." She agreed by telling me to leave. Marriage is about forgiveness. Where was forgiveness when she told me to leave? 6 weeks later, I signed the final papers. Clean break, no alimony. Done. 3 months later, Vincent ran into me. "She's seeing someone." "Good for her." He shook his head, almost smiling. "You seem lighter." "I am. Turns out not carrying someone else's expectations does that."